Uh, yeah. Evian. Damn. Look at that nigga. He ain't got the shit that he say he rapped out. He ain't move bricks through the whole tri-state. He ain't flood eyes on the town in the drought. Look at that nigga. Child support a rare ass nigga. Always getting the chin strap cause he can't go bed ass nigga. Look at that nigga. Heard he got burnt by a couple of them hoes. Heard his baby moms out there playing. Heard she bought a Benz off the daycare note. Look at that nigga. Front with 20s all over his ones. Heard smoke Newports. Sour D's got tar all over his lungs. Look at that nigga. How he gon' claim that nigga run the block? How he gon' claim that the job in the streets? Wash bed sheets, dirty ass mops. Look at that nigga. Swear his ass be G'd up. Heard he got jumped, punched in the face, and after that lift his feet up. Look at that nigga. They don't bang in these motherfucking streets. Heard he'll never fall. Bimbo, giving wang to all them freaks, all them freaks. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. God. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Word. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Huh? Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. He swear he nice now. Look at that nigga. Heard his house got mice round. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Yeah, look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Stunt with a high school diploma. Heard he whip that S500 like Daytona. Look at that nigga. Probably got bills out his ass. Probably maxed out all his credit cards. Now his inches revolve. Look at that nigga. Only got enough for a 3-piece special. Probably be dick in the public restroom. But I heard the shit ain't had no tissue. Look at that nigga. Swear that nigga gon' be shit. Never got his kids, but when a nigga do, leave it with his pants for the weekend. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. How you gon' say that nigga get dope? How you gon' say he ride Lexus? That nigga better get close. Look at that nigga. Henny sippin' ass nigga. Petty mission ass nigga. Eddie Griffin ass nigga. Look at that nigga. I wish you go back to school, but killing's the field. Nigga better pack his toe. Look at that nigga. Nigga tryna blend in. Dad's living is a live. That's all just a win-win. Look at that nigga. Got meds, but he calling this sour. Working like slave he is. He working by the hour. Look at that nigga. He ain't never gonna be wealthy. Cartel Pro, all y'all niggas know they'll wet, they'll Michael Phelpsy. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Yeah, look at that nigga. Just look at that nigga. Look at that nigga.